What's up guys, this is Save Night and welcome back to Let's Play Glyph for the PC. Finale episode. I'm going to finish up the last of the Aether Zone, watch the ending, and I guess show the credits and whatever, and that'll be it. Okay, no green, no yellow. unable and the swing. That sucks. I'd really like a damn color thing. Or a flash bomb will work. And it's still small for some reason. I don't know why it didn't go to, you know, medium or even large by now, since it's... Okay, that didn't actually do what it was supposed to do. One more time. Okay. Let's see if things will actually work like they're supposed to now. stuck on meeting for the longest fucking time. What the hell, man? Damn. That works. Actually, kind of would have preferred gravity bomb, what the hell? Smart... No, not smart bomb. Flash bomb. The fuck is taking so damn long for that shit? Jesus, it's like it's stuck on medium and it does that crap. They did shit last time. Glyph of Aether. I'm gonna fuck this up like all hell. pretty.
A new age dawns, and the destruction and rebirth of Kuros fades to memory and legend. Thus, too, the lessons the ancestors bought so dearly begin to be forgotten. But hope remains as the tale is passed down of the first of the new masters, by whose courage our shattered world was made whole.
Yeah. Pretty little picture. I might actually, you know, go back and just, like, screenshot that and just, you know, desktop or something. Not this one, not this shitty looking one, but... Oh, is that 1,341,160? Okay, there we go. That's... Nope. There's Glyph for you. Change player's options. I didn't even really check to do any of this crap, but... High scores, help is whatever. Change player, action. Not sure what action mode does. Action mode is you need to move quick. Click on groups of 3 or more. Magic destroy. Stones will continue to appear from the bottom, destroy enough before they hit the top to beat the level. Sometimes artifacts will appear with stones. Click on them to help destroy the stones. Okay, so it's like a... It's almost like a reverse Tetris kind of thing. I'll just do one and then just... Just going through all the different ones again. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Glyph. It's actually intended to be a relaxation, well not relaxation, but a relaxing kind of gameplay. You're not really supposed to, like, you know, burn through it, kind of how I just did, but music was enjoyable and not really a storyline to go with it. I mean, other than, you know, all the planets thrown into chaos, you gotta bring all the elements back into balance or it goes poof or something. That's pretty much it. Doesn't say like where it's at, how it got thrown out of balance, you know, all that other shit. There's actually a sequel to this called Glyph 2 that does pretty much the same thing, except you have the option to build structures associated with each elemental realm that can help boost things like get more points when you complete a stage in the fire zone, or, you know, do other things in other zones. I can't really think of anything offhand. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this. So I'm probably going to do a NES game next, probably. Just gotta figure out which one I want to do next, so just keep an eye out for that. So until then, this is Save Night, and I will see y'all next game. Later.